You. It's Noxious Sea Giant deck. It's quite an interesting deck. It's got some really interesting concept here. Um, Very little in the low drop area, so that's going to be real interesting. But you know, we'll make that work. Obviously, Sea Giants in the deck. I've played with this a little bit. I've had a lot of fun with it. So let's see what we can do with it. Now, Noxious took this deck to Legend last season. He's a fantastic player. See how well I do with it. By the way, I'm also doing this completely blind, don't have my contacts in, nothing. So. Alrighty then.
Thrall versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Okay, Loatheb, Sea Giant, and Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I want to keep. Sea Giant, probably not. Loatheb. This is a tough call because this might be a Miracle deck, but I doubt it. Miracle has fallen out, but it still does pop up. Alright. So, early game wise, we're kind of crapped.
The pleasure is mine.
Alright, actually, we get an option here. Now, the sad part is, if I do any damage to his face, it's not really going to matter much because he can just get it all back. Alright, so we're going to go for the token. Alright, that's kind of cool. So he can hit this with a backstab, or he could just do that, regain all of what he does. That's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. That is a minute tempo loss for me, but I'm okay.
Job done.
I hope you like my invention.
Alright. I don't understand why he did that, to be perfectly honest with you. Good. Okay, so we're going into turn 5. We'll have all 5 mana.
Mind if I roll need?
Right. Well, we're going to... Right. We're going to go totem, and then we're going to clear the board. Yeah, 6 and 4. You know what? Let's get a card draw out.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Job's done.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Yeah, it's probably the wrong thing to hit. Alright, so we have 7 mana. Well, let's have that 3. Yeah, let's do it.
Job's done.
Alright. So we're denying his board.
To Northrend.
So we're going to be at 6 right now.
Job's done.
Backstab.
To Northrend.
Or why not?
Tazdingo! Yes!
Okay. That's okay. That is definitely okay. Gonna drop this.
We hunger for vengeance.
Kill that. Still haven't gotten any of the giants out, which I'm in really good position for that. Alright. It'd be hilarious if I get a giant
Well
right now.
played.
Wow, even blind, this deck kicks ass. And the reason why I'm playing blind today, ladies and gentlemen, is I recorded this earlier, but I had some music on, and yeah, that just screwed everything up. So I'm coming back, redo. Alright. Tempo Rogue went down in flames. It's kind of interesting seeing Tempo Rogue. We haven't seen that in a bit. Kind of sucks I didn't get to play a giant. I had such a great board position for giants. It just never happened. But, you know.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Alright, we're either looking at Headlock or Zoo.
For Doomhammer.
I'm going to say it's probably going to be Zoo. Okay.
I'll get right on
Alright, I'm going to take 3. I have really no options on that. I mean, I could coin to a token, but that's not effective in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so apparently we're playing against a Murloc deck, which is kind of cool for me, actually. So, we're going to coin Feral Spirit.
Job's done.
He'll have to sack his entire board just to get through. The downside is I'm only going to have 1 mana next turn. Now, he can play that and get through, do some damage. But luckily, 1 mana is all I need.
Job done.
I feel icky.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, so I'm on 4 mana. Well, you know what? That's fine. Okay, so that means I will be on 3 mana next turn, which will allow me to basically deal with that. Actually, that brings me to 4 mana. What can we do with 4 mana? That'll leave me back again to 4 mana.
Do you need a blessing?
Okay.
Put this apple on your head.
Job done. To Northrend.
Hmm? Yeah.
Put
And
this apple on your head.
I do believe that is game. Yeah. Alright, so Murlocs. Even blinded, I beat him. So yeah, deck definitely has a lot of really good plays. It's your standard mid-range shaman with just a few things changed in and out, but I think it does relatively well. Now it does have some weak spots. Priest, Troll Warrior, Secret Mage. But that's bound to happen. Zoo, it breaks even, maybe a little bit ahead, as long as you get like a really good opening, and you have a lightning storm ready for when they lay everything out. Against Token,
versus Valera.
breaks even.
Watch your back.
Alright. I'm gonna keep the Earth Shock because that does amazing so many matchups. Alright, that's cool. Okay, I don't have a turn 1 play, so we're just gonna end turn. If he doesn't play anything, most likely Haunted Creeper.
I wonder.
If he goes for an aggressive opening, like Argent Squire, Leper Gnome, then I'm gonna have to use the Earth Shock. I'd rather not use the Earth Shock, to be perfectly honest. I'd rather just throw out the Haunted Creeper, but it depends on what he plays. If he's even playing, I may have caught a bot. That happens.
Choose soon.
Okay, so we're gonna play the Haunted Creeper. Hero power. Okay. Ah! There's irony in this. Now, sometimes these tokens come out exactly what you need. You may not think this is what you need right then. Like, I was hoping for the taunt one, not the healing one. But you know what? The healing one worked out pretty damn good. Yay. So,
My shield for Argus.
Job done.
he most likely is going to run into the 1/3 healer. I wouldn't have done that. I'd have gone a different route. Definitely would have gone a different route. Okay. So we're obviously going to kill that. We're going to... Actually, you know what? I don't really want to waste them. I have to. I can think of way better targets. Serving of it. Actually, you know what? So we're at 7 now. If this is what I think
I
it
got the
is,
best deals anywhere.
which he just told me it was, coin, conceal, preparation, eviscerate, conceal. Okay, so what are you gonna do with that one last mana? Prep. Oh yeah, he's going balls deep. Mind you, I don't have a lightning storm in hand, so this could be real dangerous. And a knives. Alright. Okay. Well, I think at this point I have to go balls deep aggression.
Give me a minute. We hunger for vengeance.
Incoming eviscerate. Leaves him 2 mana, which a backstab right now would do him really good. Well, I have to get rid of the Gadget's Hand because that's a threat. I haven't seen any saps from him yet. Oh. Okay, now what are we going into? His turn 8. Gotta slow his approach.
My shield for Argus.
Job done.
Because he's only got, what, 9 left in his hand. Likelihood he pulled off enough to burst. There's a sap. Okay. Alright. Gonna have to hope and pray here. Hope and pray here.
Job's done.
Pretty sure that's game over. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a single...
We hunger for vengeance.
Well, still can't do it. But what I can do.
Well played.
Alright. Miracle might be a problem. Just a little bit of a problem. So. Ooh, golden. That's pretty. Alright. So, Miracle, problem. Good to know. But we don't see Miracle all that often. So I guess in the ladder, you might face off against it. So remember, it's gonna be a difficult matchup. You gotta get that lockdown with the lightning storm. It's probably safe to say having that in your opening hand would be a really good idea. And if you've got Blood Mage Thanos, also you may want to hold on to it. Because he just ran Rickshaw all over me. Okay. I'm going to hold on to this just because it's druid. Liking that. Alright. No turn 1 play. This turn 1 will tell me a lot about him. Harvest Golem? No, he's going deep, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for the... Ah, yes. Everybody's favorite douche. You know, he did just make my life a little easier. Alright, we're gonna go for a token. Alright, we're on 3 mana mark. You know what? So, I'm going to try to draw out a swipe. This would be a perfect board state for him to swipe. And I want him to swipe. I'd much rather he swipe on something like that than an Azure Drake and other things. Or let alone Zombie Chow. Alright, so we got 5. This sucks. Alright. That's kind of okay. Not really, because, again, swipe. At this point, it's perfect swipe target. Oh, wait. Wow. That's pure baller status there. Okay, so we're at 6.
Job's done.
Now, what would be really awesome is a Bloodlust. Top deck Bloodlust. Because that would be amazing. That would be 20 plus 7. You know what?
Job's done.
Truth is my shield.
Ooh. I could get some horrendous. Well, that'd only be 7, which not very good. So what we will do instead is we will nail there. Alright.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Okay. So, I'm gonna mana tide. Yeah, mana tide. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, he's going to want to put up something defensive right now. I'm okay with that.
Where shall I strike?
Okay. Gonna bring out you. Bring out you.
Job's done.
Okay, so that big game hunter just backfired on him. Backfired so hard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do believe that is GG. Yes, it is. So first,
My shield for Argon. I can see.
nothing more fun than token bursting a druid when you're not a druid. There's a certain warm, fuzzy feeling you get from that. Okay. So, the deck is handling itself relatively okay. Again, I'm playing this blind as a bat. I dropped, what, a Miracle Rogue game? Now, I will say, Priest, gonna give you problems. Warrior Control, it's doable, but it's still gonna be rather difficult, especially now that Death Spite's out. That's gonna clear a lot of your possible tokens for a burst. Sorry, it just is. Paladins will give you a little bit of heartburn, mostly due to outdoor peacekeepers and humilities, and of course equality wiping the board. Zoo Hunters. Hunter is just like 55, 57% win rate against. It's a little bit more challenging than say Zoo, but yeah, it's completely doable. The deck is a lot of fun. This is the deck that Noxious took to Legend last season, so check it out. This deck is the featured deck for Deck Talk this week, so yeah, thank you all for tuning in and watching. This is Shiv saying I'm blind, and bye-bye.